Straight up started the recording without turning my microphone on. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I think this is episode 38 of Disco Elysium. Today, it's date night. We're going to go walk the Land's End with Lillian, the girl on the boardwalk, the one who's, the ones whose husband was swept away at sea. That one. Well, we showed up by crashing our motor lorry into the sea, so it's really fate at this point. I should probably turn up the darkness on the broadcast. Look at that, it's so dark. Okay, it looks a little bit better. You can probably see a little bit more on the screen. I think yesterday's video turned out a little bit dark, but that's okay, because it's actually incredibly dark on my TV. I just have a... Oops, this isn't Land's End. I just have the HDR support, so it brightens it up. Hooray. Here we go. Yeah. I assure you, your experience will not be changed until you talk to Lillian over here at Land's End. Right? This is Land's End, right? I'm doing this right? When was the last time Harry went on a date? Do we know if he's capable of going on a date or not? Ooh. I figured it out. This is Land's End. How you doing?
The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. It's late and it's raining. Water is cold. Ice cold. Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
Across the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast.
You seem surprised that I made it.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments.
I'm actually quite good at scheduling.
Aye, so an officer should be. All that running around must need a lot of structuring.
I just got an achievement for saying incredibly boring things. Absolutely, 100%. Should have said something about, the rock star life.
Here it comes.
She says as she turns back to the sea. The weather begins to clear under her steady gaze.
So fast as to make it seem like the weather turns at her command.
Wait, did you just do that?
Me? No, no, no. Just grew up on the sea. Know which way the wind's blowing and all. Knew the weather'd clear up once we got here. Otherwise, it would have been a less pleasant stroll, May?
You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
No, I'm going to keep quiet about my sordid past.
The remains of the dying sun are reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun isn't always that great. Think of people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
Is that why you named your boat the Sun?
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
And a bit of conceptual unity too, it being yellow and all.
I'm going to just... I'm not sure if desert people are happy with too much sunlight.
Now you're just nitpicking. But I concede. Maybe desert people sometimes disagree.
I'm going to enjoy the view.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas. Grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But Still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their fading opulence.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
The sun isn't exactly an organization. Or, well, something's got to be on our side.
I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team.
Damn straight.
Maybe some general remarks before you say something big. Work your way up to the cool.
Maybe some general remarks before you say something big? Okay. Ooh, okay. Do you wish you were out there fishing right now?
I always do. I like it. It's like being on another planet, a water planet, with water worries and water joys.
Yeah, water.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
You have fish hooks in your ears.
These aren't real fish hooks, silly. They're earrings shaped to look like fish hooks. A drunk called Rosemary brought them to me. I kept them.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
There's an interesting lilt in your voice.
Thank you. I'm half Ubi. My mother was from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there, I hear.
Ubi Sun!
Though I've never been.
So shit's half finished over there?
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the setting sun.
There we go. I had time to think and my Afro background. Conceptualization is 7 with a 72% chance. I'm going to say something about the sun.
Here we go. 2 different approaches to cap this off with style.
Yeah, massive thermonuclear reaction. 5 billion years old. The sun is a god.
Aye. And a benevolent one. When did you last have one of those on your side?
My early 20s, maybe?
Well, now you have that giant thing to watch over you. So, to hell with youth. You know, the wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but... have this.
Ooh!
The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore.
Oh, I got a sword. And it's shiny, too. I got a shiny sword. Hey, sure you don't need the sword? No. Think we can do this again sometime?
Doubt it. But thank you for the company.
Ah, damn, you welcome. Thanks for the sword. Worth it.
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
Are you sure you don't need the sword? You know, I'm not even going to give her the possibility of taking it back. I'm going to say thank you for coming with me on this walk.
Farewell.
I got a sword. Somebody told you that a sword was coming through this encounter? It's not what you picture. Nice. Oh my lord, we got a sword. We're equipping the sword. Or sorry, saber. It is a saber, but it's a sword. Equip this to impress yourself. Boom. Look at me, dude, with the cavalry jacket. What's it called again? The blue naval coat. God, I look cool. The blade of this mass-produced saber has dulled over the years and won't slice or stab anyone. It still commands respect in your hand, however. Holding on to its bakelite hilt fills you with a sense of purpose and a memory of the date. Because I'm a fucking G. You got a hat that matches better than this one? Probably not. That's okay. Do I got big leather gloves? How about my big leather boots? Ooh, I like the drip. Probably cool shades. Yeah, baby. Who cares what I'm wearing on my neck? What gloves do I got on right now? I got this. Ooh. The Fawn Series gloves. Let's not do the fingerless ones. Ding. Dang. Look at me. I'm cool as hell. Look at let's zoom in. I demand excellence. I'm feeling myself. Me, Mr. Harrier Dubois. Kim's gonna notice I got these gloves on, and he's not gonna know what to say. Let's put back on my jacket. My, F the world jacket. Nice. Now I really don't give a shit. F the world. I got a saber at my side. I'm walking the wrong way. I got the gloves that were, belonged to the hangman at one point. I couldn't envision this going any better. This is the perfect playthrough. Calm. Serendipitous. Adjective. We're gonna go sleep for the night. It's almost midnight. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to bed. Actually, I have an idea. Actually, I don't have an idea. We're going to bed. We're gonna toss that. I'm not even gonna say it out loud. It's so stupid.
It's getting cold.
Bye. Enter the shack. Anything new in here? Looking in the mirror isn't gonna work.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Yep.
You see your reflection in it.
I feel like I
The
could have
bed
got
is
this bed for
comforting,
free
if
days
only
ago,
now.
but I was like, you know
Still,
what?
You've earned a rest.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pay my share. We're gonna stay at the hotel. I think that was a pride thing, and that was a mistake. But we're gonna go to bed in this free mattress.
The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Can I get a full night's
Like
sleep?
a deftly cast
Never.
fishing net. Sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes. Tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Great. Yeah. Just let me sleep.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
This bastard isn't even listening to you.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people. And then forgets about it.
Run away. Okay. So I'm a murderer. No, shut up. I just want to sleep. I'm staying true to my true passions of going to bed.
Hear that? Iceman wants to sleep. He doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Black water. Under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
What is it?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
Last dream.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
And the air will smell of apricots.
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, You sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Open my eyes. Nice. Wasn't that a good night's sleep, Harry? Don't you agree, Harry? Let's get up. Let's tackle the day. It's day 5. We're gonna go solve the murder. Today's the day. We're gonna get something truly ravenous done today. Good morning. Kim had to wake up earlier, especially earlier this morning, to walk all the way out here. Sup,
Yes?
Kim? Sup, Kim? Let's go to the dock. Go talk to Everett. Oh my god, I don't know how this works. There we go. To the Martinez waterfront. We're gonna go see if anything's new around here. We're gonna go back to the Whirling Inn, see if there's any new people. Let's look through this window.
Behind the dock workers.
Not time yet. Ain't time yet. Nope, nobody knew. Nobody knew. That's okay, I'm okay with that. Now. It's Everett time. It's time to go talk to Everett. Man of the hour. What's up, racist? I think I already sold all my bottles, but I forgot.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk.
I made 30 real. I'm almost at 5. I'm so brilliant. Uh-oh. Do you have anything new to say?
Right, 2, 1.
Nope. Man standing back up here. The dreaded stairs that don't really work on console. Cool, made it up first try. It's all about walking back down. This is the boring part, walking all the way back over here. Everywhere else has a fast travel point except for the docks. It's kind of silent. Just because I'm working. I'm hard at work. Let's see if this man in the container has anything else he wants to discuss with us today. Kim, you're getting lost.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Oh, you're a rich investor. Can I have some money?
Could you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
But Kim, I also can't afford to look any better than I do now. That's why I need the money.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man.
The smartest, in fact.
As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think I only have coins for coffee machines. Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this?
Thank you for your kindness.
You're welcome. Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
These ultra-liberal types love losing huge sums of money on ludicrous proposals. Ergo, you should come up with a plan that's totally dead in the water.
I should. With this 28% chance. Present a sound investment plan or present an investment plan that is sure to fail. Here we go.
Congratulations. You've somehow managed to fail at failing, which means, in a strange way, that you've succeeded.
You should invest in a youth center.
A youth center, huh? What kind of youth center?
A place to train buff kids. Come on, tell him what he wants to hear.
You know, Ooh, tell him what he wants to hear. What does he want to hear? Conceptualization wants him, or not, physical instrument. It says above place to train buff kids. How about one dedicated to instilling liberal economic values in children from low net worth families? Oh my gosh. Yeah, sure.
Brilliant. Without children, who'll be there to buy stuff in the future?
Yes, and if it doesn't work out, we can always repurpose the center as a shopping mall or private equity firm.
When life closes a door, it opens a window, yes? What's the expected return on this?
Highly educated, work-ready human capital, ready to be directed toward any number of your vast interests.
You're deep into ultra-liberal territory now. Good work.
Very impressive. impressive. You've got a natural eye for unusual investment opportunities.
I know.
I don't normally do this without a formal pitch deck, but to hell with it. What's the point of being rich if you have to follow all the rules? Here's a round of seed funding. This should be enough to prove out the concept and get things off the ground.
I like that my net worth overall increases while I'm standing in this container. That's hilarious because I went to go check my money and it's now like, I'm counting the places. It's at 15 million real. Thank you for placing your unwavering trust in me.
Remember, it's not a handout. It's an investment, and I expect to see returns.
Don't worry, the game will end long before I come back and talk to you.
The lieutenant stands there, dumbfounded. His mouth opens slightly, then closes again.
Kim, are you alright?
Yes, I'm alright. Can we get going now?
Now, was there anything
Bye.
else? The pleasure of fair
Kim? Gotta take a chance every once in a while. I am at 107.98 real. That is 103 real that this man has given me. Now I can finally buy that board game in a pawn shop. Hooray. Hooray. I'm rich. My net worth is up. Do you have any new voice lines?
Oh, hey, mister.
Nope.
I'm not...
Goodbye. You got Charlie work to do. That ain't about me. I'm not about that business. Hey, you want to get in the container like I just told you to? Thank you. Sorry, sometimes you got to beat the peasants with a big stick. Hello, Everett.
Mr. Dubois, the word in Martinez is a certain police officer is once again happily reunited with his service weapon. Congratulations, my friend. I prefer my police officers old-fashioned like that, with a gun. You can do so many things with a gun that you can't do without one. Now, what can I help you with?
Have you heard about the horseback monument being renovated?
Ah, yes, I was informed. It seems to be a big undertaking. What are you hoping to achieve with it exactly?
I want the people of this town to understand my net worth.
Interesting. This is a small fortune waiting to be claimed. Always exciting to see promising businessmen rise up through the chaff.
Now I'm going to get robbed.
I'm glad to see you making headway with your endeavors, Mr. Dubois. I look forward to seeing the end result. Is there anything else on your mind?
A few more questions about the harbor.
I'm always happy to educate and entertain you, my friend.
Don't have any
So,
more questions about the
what
harbor.
Very nice,
Look,
Harry.
my gun.
My. She's quite the looker, Harry. You can't imagine how pleased I am the two of you are reunited.
You and you only.
Tell me, was it difficult to convince the pigs to give it up?
The important thing is I got my gun back.
I guess you're right, Harry. I appreciate you coming back to report on your progress. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you? Most certainly, Harry. Nothing bright by all means, Harry. Great. Absolutely. Mr. Dubois, every worker for himself,
Am I
right?
done with
What
Everard?
can I do for you today? I'm always happy to educate and... Oh,
Clients would take a well.
we've been running... With
Don't care. Don't
That's
care.
drug.
Trafficking.
All they
Yep.
do is
I
produce
know.
components to keep the pharmacy...
That's just
the
tip of the
company-
iceberg.
In
Yeah.
milk shipping.
We're gonna try...
Benefit.
And the kids on the street can get speed and Pirelli done.
I'm an old...
Oh,
but
yeah.
if I-
He's basically admitting to it.
I'll report this. Whatever.
Yes, yes. Anyway,
Yeah, he
let's
doesn't
look
care.
at the I'm gonna unite them
Yep,
all
okay.
into one economic body.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm
if
just gonna
you
click on a
start
bunch of
thinking
things and
about
see if
it like
anything
that,
changes.
The socialist... Oh, you...
Clients would take a well.
Oh, I fucking accidentally clicked on the same thing.
Benefit is a children's cold.
And the kids on the...
I'm an old... But if I...
He's basically
Yes, anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of... I'm gonna unite them all into... Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have... Very nice, Harry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yes?
Wow. Bet you I don't even have enough experience points to level shit up, too. I am 15 away, so I can't even, like, get a white check out of the way. Now I'm put into a weird position of not being able to do a lot of things. You know, because of the failed white checks. Because I just stay messing up the white checks. Oh, I can finally go buy that die. You know, the one that I had the dice maker make for me. Hopefully it's still available. How the it's over here. I got it. See? No need to panic. I remember. I've only done this a bunch of times. We're going to go buy the dice from the dice maker. See if we can do anything with that. Maybe we'll buy more dice. Maybe we won't drop the ones that she throws at me. Sorry, it was too late last night. I couldn't come pick it up. Surely you'll understand. Okay. Uh-oh, here are the stairs. There we go, there we go. I got it. Second try is actually first try if you don't count the first attempt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get it. I get it. That's what's important. I get it. Up to the dice maker, and the dice maker resides in this building. Okay. Been through here, done all that. Nothing in the fridge. Up the stairs. Hello, I'm here to browse your wares.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I came back to pick up my die.
Very good. That
Hey.
will be 7 real. For
There you go.
one. Here's the cursed die you ordered.
Nice. Plus 10 experience. Read the
The
phrases.
read. God is indifferent. Take all. Lose all. 50-50. Nothing happens. And pale.
What is this?
It's a die. Try rolling it.
I'm going to cast the cursed die.
You throw the ball on the floor, and it ends with one of the phrases facing upwards. God is indifferent.
Good. Now roll again, detective.
I'm going to roll the die again.
It lands on exactly the same result. God is indifferent.
It's a sphere pretending to be a 6-sided die. Each roll will end with one of the phrases facing up. The die originates in Ilmara, where it was used for cleromancy. Except I've weighted the die. When you try rolling it, you realize that each time it gets you exactly the same result. God is indifferent. This is our curse.
It's even worse than she says. God is dead. We live in a forsaken age.
Huh, this is mega cool, but can I get one that actually... Thanks, I'll keep it.
Good luck, officer.
Can I order another
I'm
die?
sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I
Dang
can
it.
only produce one.
I wasted it on one die. That's okay. It looks cool. The spherical die with an octahedral cavity on a small internal weight will settle with one of the 6 phrases facing up. God is indifferent, take all, lose all, 50-50, nothing happens, and pale. It's made of bog oak burl, coloring it malevolent black. Note! Look at the map tab in journal to see which white checks have opened. Okay, so that's how we get shit to open. I like that. Oh my gosh, a lot of them have opened back up. The washerwoman. See the mirror. Ooh, she opened back up. Let's see. Come on.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I'm going to cast the cursed Ilmarian die. Shivers 2, low 70%.
Aside from getting naked, you're not sure what else.
Whatever, fine. You're a scraggly woman anyway. What do I mean by scraggly? It means I have had an unfavorable outcome and I'm taking it out on other people. That is exactly what that means. Let's get out of here, Kim. We will not stand for this. I refuse to believe that we will be a part of something so treacherous. How many times have I looked at this fence?
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Did the Kuno speech check open back up? Let's reason with him, but we cast the die.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Nope. Cam off. I know this one has one. I just don't want to look through all the white checks.
An inconspicuous.
Okay. I think it's mostly dealing with people and talking with myself. That makes sense, I think. Okay, let's see if there's any on here that I really wanted to do again. Cafeteria window. I know about that one. Sleeping dock worker. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember who the sleeping dock worker is. Don't really care. Unless that's the wall. Oh, no, that's the cafeteria. The map wall. Okay, we can do that one again. Measurehead is formidable. Electronic doorbell. The hangman. Yeah, I don't think we can look at the hangman anymore. He's done.
What do you see? What do I then?
Indeed.
So far,
Of course, there were 8 tracks.
Well, I'm having his moment of
there
joy.
one pair missed. Yes, I doubt the Hardys are.
Yep. Got a white check on his doorbell. Let's try that.
An old callboy. East Delta Commerce Center.
Plus 1 for the
must
wax
be the
cylinder.
Doom commercial area.
Let's try and increase my volition. Let's actually be smart and not just click on stuff. My volition is actually increased at the moment. That's dashing. As I look through all my clothes. Volition, it lives in most of my clothes. Okay. That's the best ads I got.
Old East Delta Commerce Center. No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotion.
Alright, let's look through my white checks. Okay. From A to Zreek, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo. Would that be my book? Where's my book?
A cockatoo is a... This book talks of where to even begin. Pet owners, it is not recommended to get a cockatoo. You're not good performing. This, where pet owners also, it is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to. Perhaps, in the words of Poet Explorer, suggest, despite its banging name, the where to even begin. All pet owners, it is not recommended to get.
Nah, I'm just doing shit for the sake of doing it. Hi, woman. Anything new?
Hello again, esteemed officer. Goodness, you were all...
She smiles and nods.
Okay, but please, only a few...
The woman looks.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you're done. If I need books, I'll come back for books. Alright, let's check my white checks again. Trash container. Where's the trash container at? Oh, yeah, I remember this. Okay. Nice. Actually had money in it. Somebody put that there and I just came and took it. I'm doing my wandering around, wondering if anything's going on.
The door has braved the elements for decades.
Yeah, let's use the key.
The key stops midway in the lock. The tenant's key is in the lock. The lieutenant looks first at the door, then back at you. Not a sound. The silence is eerie.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
No answer.
I know you're in there.
That already defeats the point, doesn't it?
As you turn to...
We should leave and go talk with Evrard. Tell him what happened, that we couldn't open.
The door has braved...
There
as
was
you
no
turn-
getting
we
in
should
there.
leave.
There was no one in there. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that's just a fucking water closet. Let's go into the balcony last to see if there's anything else in here.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board.
I'm out of options. We're breaking into this house. Where's my chain cutters? Come here.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle.
After you, detective.
Where's my flashlight? Time to put the sword away. We have police business to do. A flamboyant poster of a white star, real lithography. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns.
A
Why they do.
plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Bet it does.
Kraz Mazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Krasmazov in their bedroom?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Nice. Whoever lives here needs to learn how the economy actually works.
I suspect that's exactly what they are trying to do. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Krasmazov was a mass murderer. There's nothing cool about keeping his bust on your nightstand.
He was definitely controversial. The tenant here seems to like him. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Krasmazov is a sexual deviant, a zoophile, probably.
The lieutenant raises a brow.
I hate deviant. That's right.
Thank you for sharing this wonderful opinion on human sexuality. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna leave. Hello, dresser. You got anything I can wear? Is that a hot dog? Ooh, I got a lounge jacket. I am awesome. No tools. It looked like I picked up a hot dog. Okay. What is this? Okay. Okay. So just breaking and entering. Let's make it worth it. Out to the balcony. Let's see if we can break and enter into somebody else's place. Thought I saw something pop up. Guess not. To the balcony. To the balcony. Okay, I had to click it 3 times. Okay. Okay. Let's see if anybody else has wandered in here. Not.
No one.
Let's go.
Yep. Okay. These apartments are pretty, who cares anymore, you know? It's okay, I'm too cool for this, Kim. Just doing what I gotta do, okay? It's my cop duty. Hi, do you have any white checks, woman?
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman. The odd, she leaves an old lady.
She mumbles some kind of a response.
Bye. Don't care. Ooh. Have I never used this other door to the balcony? Oh, I'm ridiculous.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
Form a guess about what happened.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line. The wind blows through your hair. The sea breeze cuts around you. High on the balcony, as you stare over the edge of the sea.
Look at the ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now.
Okay.
Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
I'm going to take In the Ocean.
The waves of the Martinez Inlet rolled over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscured the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Who did this damage?
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day.
Nice.
If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned archers. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
I wonder what I look like up on this edge. Let's ask Kim a question first before we try jumping. Hey, Kim, do you know who shelled our city?
The Coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up.
I wonder what I look like up on this edge.
From the eyes of a seagull, a nest of brown hair not worth the 50-foot dive. From a pedestrian on the dock, a rugged man staring out to sea, mere feet from fatality. From a guest on the balcony of the Whirling in Rags, a silhouette imposing enough to be seen at a distance.
Time to go.
Hello again, officers.
Bye. Just checking it out. Seeing what you've done with the place. Just like wandering. I guess that's my favorite thing about this game is the freedom to do whatever I want. I've never been in here. I don't recall this place. How have I never been in here? Cindy, you need to share that bed? I'm looking for places to sleep tonight because I am broke. Thank you. Took all her money. Did she deserve it? No. I still took it. Come on. Turn around.
Hello again, officers.
Okay. We'll make our way back down. We'll see if we can talk to Joyce. Talk to Joyce. We'll look at my white checks again, see what I can accomplish.
You're back. Good. What can I help you
Got
with?
more questions?
Of course. Anything to help. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. Of course.
No.
Anything to
No,
help.
I just clicked on that.
I am sorry to have been the... Of course.
What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay, then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What are other demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh, yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Over aggressive commie posturing.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board.
Most of them probably don't know what that means.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of...
An opening gap,
Got it, okay.
surely.
No workers can't be kings. The king is king.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
Sounds like an opening gambit.
So I hoped. But this type of opening is usually followed by a more reasonable offer. I have yet to hear one. Just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Mañana?
This checks out.
That mañana?
I'm glad you... Yes. On the last day
Some
of the
kind of
local
extortion,
PD,
yeah.
the point of the...
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Yeah, one more thing. What do you think of Everett?
She's being sarcastic.
Really?
Don't
That's
take her performance.
yeah.
Of course not. Everett is...
That's
he is the
Everett,
most
all right.
corrupt individual I have... Have you seen him?
No. Edgar? No.
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everett does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see. With a funny
Let's take
little
this back to the
switch-
strike.
Of course.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
Don't tell her you've met Everard right away. There's time.
I don't know. I've been dealing with Everett
Oh.
again. Sure. You know what? Mr. Everett, help me find my gun. Let's go for it.
Stupendous. I didn't think he'd pull through.
No need to flash my gun around. Let's just say I have it now. Thank God.
Thank God. And indeed, Mr. Everett as well.
Okay.
In this investigation, one may have use for a fire.
Bye.
Of course, detective. You can always drop by late.
Let's talk more about the boat. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Is that one of the turtles? Wait, we're on an What do you mean, archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
Technically, the neighboring Oslo.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care, Encyclopedia. We're too smart. Maybe that's why this Let's Play is taking longer, as I'm sitting here just arguing with the Encyclopedia. Still haven't seen anyone else sell a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Hey, well, you know.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Yeah, I wonder where I can get one of those at.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the island.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Yeah, why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
Actually, yeah, I need to nail her for this.
Before you do, it might be pertinent to ask a few more questions. Learn whatever you can about this boat of
I will. Let's talk about the economics of this boat you're on.
Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Precisamundo. Class wartime, baby.
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator?
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A? 33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of people drive boats, of all social strata.
Ah, I'm gonna fire back quick. 8%. Ah.
your synapses flesh.
I'm gonna set down my controller. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way. I gotta close my curtains. I'm about to do a happy dance. I'm about to do what's called a pro gamer move. I just hit an 8% skill check, and y'all need to know about it. Finally. That's my one this playthrough. That's it. Ain't gonna happen again. Absolutely not. This was built before the revolution.
Okay, it is anti-centennial.
And the people who live there now lead a different lifestyle, if you know what I mean.
I assure you, they drove quite a hard bargain for this space. But you're right.
Can't Can you feel the radiation?
I am a bourgeois woman, and this is my fast, lightweight, interminably bourgeois boat.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Hey, Kim, lighten up. Did you not just see that skill check that I passed? Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further.
Got it. I think I've handled the boat thing.
What would you like to know, officer?
Oops, my bad, my bad. Didn't mean to. Thank you.
Good.
Wild Pines.
There was a touch of discomfort.
The Pines, and that is...
The Wild... She enjoys talking about the company.
Very good company.
Why, thank you.
How much money?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments. A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain.
Oh.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
Okay. What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor indeed.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
Okay.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Thank you. That's all for now. Ah, conveniently placed autosave. We can probably end things right there. Thank you for joining me in this wonderful, wonderful episode. I'm using wonderful lightly. I got a little bit done, but I didn't make that much progress in the murder case. Kim is harping me about getting this case solved, and probably good reason. I ain't doing nothing. So in the next episode, we will make good progress. Until that time, I will see you in the next one. Bye.